Hello, Aries. Let's take a look at Aries. Aries. Now, I have been shuffling, as I normally do prior. I try to. Some readings I lay out before I turn the camera on, but for some reason, with these, I'm being led to shuffle for you guys, and it'll just take me another second to make sure that we're all tuned in. I think we're just about ready. Aries, what's happening for Aries? Well, look at Aries. Aries, you've got the lovers as the focus. Now, the lovers can range in meaning. Sometimes it can talk about romantic love, finding that perfect connection. Oftentimes it can talk about a three-way situation where there's more than one person romantically involved in a three-way relationship. It's the only way to put it. In other words, an affair, but it talks about choices. It talks about choices that sometimes can come with repercussions, that sometimes has an effect where there are casualties, but we're not quite sure yet what we have for Aries. Let's take a look. The Knight of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. So we're working. The Six of Pentacles. So for you guys, it looks like we're going to be talking about maybe your career, your finances, your home. Oh, maybe. Okay, so we are going to have a sticky situation for some of you here because you just pulled up the Devil. He's been wanting to show up a lot. Though for some of the readings that I've been doing, the Devil is really about negative thinking and being bound to insecurities, to negative internal dialogue. And maybe, just hopefully, it doesn't go any deeper than that because of the presence of the Lovers card. And for me, like I said, the Lovers can often talk about an affair within a committed relationship. But again, it talks about choices. Choices with blowback sometimes. Choices with sometimes serious cause and effect. So let's see what we've got here, along with the Lovers. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and in the very center, the Three of Cups, a reason to be happy. Along with that reason to be happy, though, we have this negative influence of the Devil. And we're hoping that maybe for some of you, this is dealing with a Capricornian energy. But moving on, we've got the Four of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. So I think I'm just going to jump in and read this as one message. Sometimes it's just best if I do it that way. The Three of Cups in the center talks about reason to rejoice. Happy occasions with friends, and maybe we're talking about the pending holidays coming up on us. But, that Devil card, he really throws me on this because you would think with all of this positive energy, we would be happy. But this Devil energy on the positive side, like I said, it's a very Capricornian energy, somebody who is almost so incredibly focused on their work that they become chained to it. They become a slave to it. Although the results are very happy, the results are incredibly positive, except for this one negative devil energy. And I'm not quite sure where he comes from. The Knight of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles talks about balance, harmony, unity, maybe juggling a little bit where finances are concerned, but a nice, balanced, even way of having money, addressing money, dealing with money. The King of Wands says that maybe you're working on something important, maybe on a creative level, but it's connected to drawing finances into your life. That tells me that you're putting a creative foot forward in order to earn your living. But we run up against this devil card again. Now let's kind of break it down this way and this way, since it seems to be prominent going in these two directions. Now, if we're talking about a negative issue, if we're talking about an addiction or a less than perfect situation, especially around your money, we're working on new ways to bring ourselves out of that. Because maybe we've been in a position where there's been discontent and unhappiness where your finances are concerned. You may have been chained to a really shitty job where maybe you made very little money and were chained to the business or chained to your desks for limitless amounts of time. So we think maybe this is you being beholden to your work situation or to a situation that, yes, affects you financially. It's also with this Three of Cups and the three figures in the Lovers, I can't help but wonder if we're even again dealing with this unhealthy situation with the Lovers. Because look, we have the same three figures here, 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 here. We have a very crowded element in someone's midst that is keeping them chained up, beholden to their situation. I almost hear that this is someone waiting for a spouse to pass on so that they can achieve their spouse's inheritance. This situation is taking on a different story immediately that I need to bring about. I need to vocalize this because this situation just did a complete turnaround. We're in a situation, for some of you, maybe you even know of this, and I'm going to only talk about it briefly, where we have a partnership, a husband and a wife, more than likely. One of the partners is incapacitated, and the other partner is waiting for that partner to pass away so that they can take possession of their spouse's inheritance money. If you know the situation, you will recognize it here. We've got also, and it's funny how this nature of feeling beholden to a situation, yet waiting for a passing. And I almost get the word passing from this card, the Four of Cups. But it's as if someone is waiting for a passing in order to achieve something that they feel is destined to be theirs. It's a connection to the past for someone, which tells me it's a partner, maybe a long-awaited situation that has been effectually financial for some of you. And you're waiting for either a spouse or a parent, a father. I hear strongly with the King of Wands. You're waiting for that passing at this time in order to bring about your financial inheritance in the situation. Also saying that this person has been in a incapacitated state for a while. And this was the story that came up for you guys last month. I would almost bet this is a continuation of that energy. So maybe you're still waiting, but that occurrence has not happened. Now, with the Four of Cups, some of you may not be paying as close attention to a love situation as you should. Again, maybe connected to this financial security someone is trying to juggle or maintain moving forward while we wait for the final decision to be made around this partner and their pending departure. The Page of Pentacles says that you may have a while to wait yet, if that is your situation. If the inheritance of someone who has passed earlier and you're still waiting for that development to happen, that development may be coming about towards the end of the year or into next year, maybe even up to June of next year. You may be waiting for this inheritance situation to rectify itself. I don't see that this is really all that much. It can absolutely be connected to a love situation. Absolutely, this can be a love partner. But also be really aware also that this is deeply family related, and the changes coming and the choices made, especially with the lovers. Be very aware of everything that happens over this period of time, because with the lovers, it's about choices that we need to place extra care around making the right choices, around making the right taking the right chances with what it is that we're bringing about, because the energy of the devil is always very questionable for me if it's not an actual person who is of a all business like Capricornian energy. I would say that this would then be somebody or a situation that brings a very kind of negative connotation to the developments. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to mean, but choices need to be made extremely carefully right now, especially if you're looking to break karmic ties. It's incredibly important that you really almost follow the letter of the law, if that's part of your situation, is follow all legalities, because the devil can be the temptation to try to get around laws. If you're dealing with something of a judicial nature, just know you need to really go by the letter of the law in order to make things develop the way you want them to. Okay, now, Spirit, just show me clarifications, if there are any, for my Aries friends for this reading. Are there any clarifications? With the Sibila, I'm looking for any 3 clarification cards that can help assist. I need 3 that can help assist with this situation. No, he wants me to go in this way. La donna di servizio, hiring someone to help. The bambino, something you knew, and the conversazione, the conversations. Wow. Well, I think some of you may be looking at a new way of dealing with this situation, whatever it is that you're developing, whether it's around a risky situation where there's 3 people involved. I think it is possible that this can come down to legalities for someone, a divorce, a separation, or possibly, again, I'm feeling with this inheritance issue for some of you dealing with a situation that's financial, connected to your past. I feel, again, it's very much a inheritance type of situation. I see lawyers being brought into it and taking a new angle, trying a new method to accomplish whatever it is that we are attempting to accomplish, Aries, during this time. But again, I'm feeling very much legalities involved. A new way, maybe a new approach to a situation where you maybe have tried everything possible to bring this thing about, and now you're looking at a brand new way of bringing either the end to a situation or bringing about closure of some kind, so that we can bring about this new money situation for ourselves. And again, I do feel this is really a lot about family money.